Good evening everybody. Today we are going to discuss about the operators in C language. What is mean by operator? Operator is nothing but it's a symbol that will useful in many of conditions when we are writing the programs. That means we have operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical or logical functions. C language is rich in built-in operators and provides the following types of operator. That means what? Operator is a symbol. It may be of plus, minus, greater than, less than, and everything. We have different types of operators in C. Those are arithmetical operators, relational operators, logical operators, and bitwise operators, assignment operators, and miscellaneous operators. Now one by one we'll see. Now first we discuss about the arithmetical operators. Now all of the people know what is mean by plus, minus, multiplication, and division and modulus. Normally what is mean by plus sign over here? What is mean by plus? Plus is nothing but what? Addition. 1008 I am adding with 1008.8. So you will get the addition of this. Minus means subtraction. Multiplication means division. Into. Now division means 1008 should be divided by 1108.8. So you will get this floating point value. Now what about this modulus? Modulus is nothing but it gives the remainder as the output. For example, consider I am writing 5. 5 modulus 2. Now 2 2s are 4. The remainder will be what? 1. So this 1 will be returns by the modulus. For example, now we'll say 5. Now 2 2s are 4. Now we'll subtract that. Now what you'll get? You'll get 1. So this 1 will be returned by modulus operator. So all these are the arithmetical operators. Plus, minus, multiplication, division and modulus. That means division gives the quotient as the output, whereas remainder gives the output as remainder will be given by the modulus. Now next we will discuss about the relational operators. Relational operators are nothing but equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equals to, less than or equals to, and not equals to. For example, I want to find whether the value of A and B. Already we have discussed about the program with biggest of the two numbers. A greater than B means what? The value of A is greater. If this condition is true, it returns 1 as the output. If the condition is false, then it will give the 0 as the output. That means if you are comparing with two values, for example, A is having 4, B is having the value as 4. Now what the equal to give? A double equals to B. That means A value is compared with B value. If both the values are equal, then it will give the output as 1. Next, A greater than B. That means what? Value of A is greater than value of B. Now A less than B. Value of A is less than value of B. If this condition is true, it returns the value as 1. Otherwise, it returns the value as 0. A greater than or equals to B. A less than or equals to B. A not equals to B. For example, here the value of A is, for example, say 40. The value of B is what? 4. Is 40 not equals to 4? Is the condition true? Yes. If the condition true, it returns the output as 1. Otherwise, it returns the output as 0. So, these are the relational operators in C. Next, we will discuss about the logical operators. So, these logical operators are more useful if you want to check two conditions at the same time. For example, consider what is mean by AND. AND is nothing but what? First condition and second condition if you say. That means first condition to be true, second condition to be true, then only we say that the whole condition is true. Consider here the x value is 6. Now the y value is 3. Now first what is the value of x? 6. Now is 6 is less than 10? Yes. The condition is what? True. Now y. What is y? 3. 3 greater than 1? Yes, the condition is true. That means true and true. So if both the conditions are true, then it returns the output as true. That means and is means nothing but what? Two conditions are true, then only the whole condition becomes true. That is and operator. So symbolically we write ampersand and ampersand. Now the next operator is or operator. That means or means nothing but what? This or that. That means now here x is 6. Now y is 3. Now what is the value of x we have here? 6. Is 6 is equals to 5. Now what operator we are using? We are using comparison operator. That means 2 equals to. We call it as relational operator, and comparison operator also we can call it as. Now is 6 equals to 5? No, this condition is what? False. Or y is equals to 5. What is the value of y? 3. Is it equals to 5? Is the value of 3 is equals to 5? No, false. Now both the conditions are false, then the whole condition will be false. Now the next operator is and. Sorry, not. That means what? X should not be equals to y. Now x is what? 6. Now y is what? 3. Now x equals to y not. That means is 6, this 6, 3 are not equal. What we are saying? 6 and 3 are not equal you are saying. Then that returns true as your output. So these are the logical operators and or not. And means both the condition to be true, then only it returns the true. Or both the conditions are false, it returns false. If any one of the condition is true, consider that this is true, this is false, then what will be the output? Always the output will be true only. Both the conditions are false, then only it will be false. If both are true or any one of the condition is true, then it returns the output as true. Not. That means 6 and 3 not equal. Directly we are saying that this 6 and 3 are equal, but not condition is we are specifying over here. So anyhow 6 and 3 not equal, so it returns the output as true. So these are the logical operators. Next we have bitwise operators. So these are the most important operators when we go for any competitive exams related to computer science. Normally arithmetical operators, relational operators and logical operators are easy. Most probably on all mathematical calculations we will perform. But these are the different operators which are most important for competitive exams. Now what is the first one? Here we have AND operator, logical operator, double AND, but here only we have single AND operation. Now what is mean by the single AND operation? For example, consider an expression x and y. So this x contains 10, this y contains 15. Assume that. This bitwise operators performs the operations on binary numbers. For example, what is a binary number of 4? Consider the binary number of 4 and consider the binary number of 5. Now, binary number of 4 and binary number of 5, for example, not only this, I'll take one more example. For example, I have a value as x as 1, 0. I have a value as y as 1, 1. Right? Now, what is mean by AND operation? AND operation is nothing but if any one of the value is 1, then the result will be 1. Now, here both are 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. If both are 0, for example, x operator is 0, y operator is 0, then the condition will be 0 for AND operation. That means, if any one of the condition is 1, if any one of the value is 1, then the result will be 1. Now, OR is nothing but what? Here also same. Sorry. I little bit confused. This condition is for OR. If any one of the condition is 1, then the whole condition will be 1. Here in AND operation, if both are 1, then only the value will be 1. I am explaining again. AND is nothing but what? Two values are 1, then the result will be 1. In OR, if any one of the value is 1, then the result will be 1. Now, complementary. Complement is nothing but what? 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1. Next, bitwise XOR operation. XOR operation is nothing but what? Now, XOR operation is nothing but what? For example, x contains 1, y contains 1, and x contains 0, and y also contains 0. That means if two variables having the same value 1 and 1 and 0 and 0, these two will be returned as 1. That means both the values are same, then the result will be 1. If any one of the value is 0, then the result will be what? For example, 0 and 1, 1 and 0 is there. Now this condition results written as the output. X value is 1, y value is 1. Now XOR operation is 1. If x is 0, y is 0, then XOR will be 1. If x is 0, y is 1, the XOR will be 0. Now the next is left shift operator. Then this is right shift operator. For example, in x, I have it the value as 1, 0, 0, 0. Now I am writing x left shift by 1. That means this value of 1, 0, 0 will, the last bit will be shifted to the left side. So then the output will be 0, 0, 0 only. That means leftmost bit will be jumped. The remaining will be as it is returned as the output. Same as for right shift also. For example, x contains 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. If I perform x greater than 1, that means right shift operator by one element. So which is the rightmost bit in this value of x? Now this 1 will be the rightmost bit. So this will be shifted. The x contains now only 1, 0, 0, 0. That's it. So this will be in the value of x. So these are the bitwise operators. These are the most important operators when we go for any competitive exams. Next we discuss about the assignment operators. Assignment operators are nothing but equality operator, plus and equals to, minus and equals to, star and equals to, division and equals to, modulus and equals to. What is meant by assignment? Here first everyone understood that equals to and double equals to. So what is the difference between these and two? Now if I am writing x is equals to 10 over here, what is the meaning of this? Value of 10 we are assigning to x. For example, x double equals to 10. That means what? We are comparing the value of x with 10. Here we are assigning the value of 10 to x. For example, x equals to 100. That means what? X stores the value as 100. Here comparing the value of x with 10. That means this is a comparison operator. This is the assignment operator. Now suppose we have x as 25, y as 40. Now x equals to y means what? Assigns the value of y to x. Now your x contains what now? Your x contains here what? 14. That means value of y we are storing in x. So your x contains 14 as the output. Now x is equals to x plus equals to y. So we can write this as x is equals to x plus y. X minus equals to y. X is equals to x minus y. X into equals to y. X equals to x into y. Same for the division and modulus also. So these are the assignment operators. Now these are the miscellaneous operators. Size of and star. So this and will return the address of the variable x. That means in the memory allocation point, now this variable name is x. It contains the value as 10. So this block contains an address. For example, say this is the address of the x. So this will be returned by ampersand of x. That means address of x. Now star indicates what? X. Star of x means nothing but x is a variable that contains a value. In that value x contains an address. That address what the value is there, display that. Now in this case example, star x will return the value as 10. That means value of x. This is address of x. Now this size of is nothing but what? It will return the number of bytes of memory is allocated to x. For example, x is declared as integer. So this size of will return the value as 4 bytes according to your compiler. So these are the different types of operators. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my videos, share to your friends. The program of this will be explained in the next video. Thank you for watching.